Good morning, guys. Coach A here with you on May 15th for day number 61 of At Home Fitness. Today, because it's so beautiful outside, and at least in between the rains that we're going to get here in northeastern Ohio, let's get outside and get some conditioning in. Here's what we're going to do. 30 minutes. You're going to run. The pace is up to you. If you want to go out for 15, back for 15, or if you just want to go, your call. First minute on the minute, meaning at 60 seconds in, not at go, you're going to do 15 jumping jacks. Speaking of, here's my running partner. On the second minute, so 120 seconds in, you're going to do 10 air squats. And then third minute in, so 180 seconds in, you're going to do 10 lunge hops. If you haven't done a lunge hop before, it is essentially hopping from one lunge into the next. So start in a lunging position, finishing in the opposite lunging position for one rep. 10 total, 5 each side, as you guys can see, which I think about trying to move both feet and legs evenly as opposed to dominating that hop with one side or the other. All right, now, you might be saying, I'm outside running around. How am I going to understand where I'm at? Well, my favorite app for this is called Interval Timer. All right, so it doesn't matter if the phone's in your pocket, if you have earbuds in, whatever, it will beep for you with whatever alarm or buzzer or beep you want to use. All right, you can set it up for whatever intervals you want to do, high, low intervals. If you want rest in there, beginning, end, cool down, warm up, whatever. You can set it up for pretty much anything. I think it's free, at least on the iOS marketplace. Again, it's called Interval Timer. And the app itself looks like that one that says 30 seconds on it right now. All right. Super easy. Beep, do your thing, run. Beep, do your thing, run. All right. We also have a core piece afterwards that will be a max effort plank hold. Now, pretend my forearm here is your spine and legs in the plank. All right, everybody has different angles. Some people in a straight line might be here. Some people in a straight line might be here. If the hips come up a little bit to stay in line with the shoulders, we're good. If the hips come up a little bit more to make it easier, we're not good. Straight lines, err on the side of. The hips can be up a little bit if they're in line with the shoulders, horizontally or parallel to the floor together, in which case the legs would be a downward slope. But do not make this easier. You're not getting anything out of it. You're just prolonging the pain your shoulders are going to be in. All right? Hands, forearms, your call. Switch back and forth if you want. But you do not get to switch back and forth as a means of making your core not have to work and putting the stress on your shoulders. All right? If you're on your forearms and your elbows are going to explode, you can come up to your hands. All right? That's essentially what we're looking at there. Don't cheat it. Take it seriously. You'll get more out of it. Okay? So again, to quickly wrap up. 30 minutes. Running. Out and back is what I'm going to do. So when I get to that 15th interval, so to speak, I'm going to turn around and come back the other way. First minute on the minute is going to be 15 jumping jacks. Second minute on the minute is going to be 10 air squats. Third minute on the minute is going to be those 10 lunge hops. 3 things, 30 minutes. We're going to do each one of those 10 times. All right, once you guys get back in, rest, whatever, get right into it. A max effort flat plank hold, no side planks, by the way, just flat plank for time post how well you did and how soon you did it after your workout.
All right, guys, we're talking modifications. For JT, dips are pretty simple. We have to get ourselves in that type of position. How we finagle that with the equipment or the objects we have around us is essentially up to us. It doesn't really change the difficulty all that much once you bring your body weight from the rings or something elevated and hanging down onto the floor. Push-ups, standard push-up scale, as we've always used, well, technically two that we've always used before. One being the knee push-up, the other one being the foot push-up, but with a change to the range of motion. All right, yoga blocks go down under my upper abdomen. I lower down to the yoga block, shortening the range of motion and pressing back up from there. All right. Now, handstand push-ups. A couple of different things we can do. We can elevate the hips into a pike position, putting the feet at the bottom of the wall, pushing that butt up and back, and doing our overhead press from there. We can always do that with the feet elevated as well. Put them up on that chair or the hampers that I had earlier. Or we can take, if we have weights, and do a Z press, butt down, knees straight, legs open 90 degrees, dumbbells in my hand, pressing up overhead. All right, remember, the idea is 3-directional pushing, essentially, okay? We have overhead pressing with the handstand push-up. We have downward pressing, essentially, with the ring dips. And we have a horizontal push with the push-ups. All right, so as long as we're getting ourselves in a good position that isn't causing pain or damage, and we're able to work in 3 different directions, we have the idea of JT.